roast turkey is always a special treat. And when you're roasting a turkey, the way I tell people is that treat it like a large chicken. That's the way you have to treat it. It takes longer to cook. You want it succulent, you want it moist, you want it tender. And for this recipe, I'm using Hogan's Bronze Turkey, which is fantastic. The Woodland Outdoor Rare Turkey, which is beautiful. So the recipe is in the Make Christmas for Everyone from Simply Better, and this is the roast turkey there. So if you don't pick up a copy of this, you can just go online, you can go on to Dunnes Stores and just go into the Simply Better website and just look it up, and it gives you the kind of timings and everything like that. So when you're cooking turkey, it's 20 minutes per pound plus 20 minutes. So this is a 5 kilo bird, which I'm going to talk to you about now. So that's it there, and it just explains all the different timings and that. For me, I love turkey. I really do. And Hogan's Farm, I'm just going to show you the packaging. They're just some of the best turkey producers. So this is the bronze turkey, which is full of flavour, and it's kind of like slowly reared, as it says there. It's just wonderful, free range. And that's Paul Hogan. So Paul and Neve and the team there, they're just wonderful producers who are very passionate, and turkeys is what they do, and they do it so well. So I'll just show you there. There's Paul himself. Gentleman. Really, really fantastic gentleman, and just very passionate about what he does. He's a true farmer. So really, really important, take it out of the fridge about half an hour before you're going to roast it. So in other words, don't take it from the fridge onto the tray into the oven. Let it relax. That's really important. There's a couple of very, very simple tips that I'm going to give you for roasting turkey. I just want to keep it very simple. We could jazz it up with loads of different flavoured butters, but I'm going to show you just a very simple herb butter to serve with this. So we'll do the butter first, and then we'll come back to this. So it's already prepared with the Simply Better turkey that we're using here from Hogan's Farm. The giblets come, so you can keep them for your stock. Just remove that. So that's what I've done. Some lovely butter. So just soften the butter. So leave it at room temperature, or just pop it into the microwave for 10-15 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds should be enough. Okay, we'll grate a little bit of orange. You can use lemon, you can use lime, but orange works really well. And then I'm going to put the orange into the cavity of the turkey. So some people love to stuff the turkey. I'm not doing that. I'm keeping it really simple. And I'm going to post another video of showing you how to make a lovely kind of stuffing recipe, and then we'll do another recipe for the gravy. So we'll keep you well fed over the Christmas time, so we will, and lots of lovely delicious recipes. So a little bit of orange zest works really well in that. That's beautiful, gives lovely flavour. I'll cut that in a moment. I'm going to get a little bit of fresh thyme. So I love fresh thyme, and it's one herb that works really, really well, and for your turkey gravy, it's so delicious. So I'm just going to cut a little bit and just literally pick it off like this, and this goes into your butter. So the butter is soft, regular, just salt, good Irish butter. You couldn't beat it. It's going to keep it really, really moist, give it lots of flavour. And if you want to, you can have this done ahead and kept in your fridge, and then just soften it. So whatever time you have, you don't want to be under any stress. You just want to relax and enjoy the day with your family, and enjoy good food. I think that's, for me, what Christmas is all about. We've never opened our restaurant at Christmas. It's always been a family time, and we certainly will look forward to spending time. Hopefully Santa will be good to all the kids. So we're just literally picking off these lovely little leaves. So with the little stalks, I'm just going to literally throw that into the tray, and I want to show you. I'll actually lift this now. So on my V-neck trivet, we have some red onion, we have some celery and some carrots and garlic. Don't even peel the garlic. So cut them nice and chunky, and that's what's going to flavour your gravy. That's really important. Okay, for the orange, I'm just going to literally place the orange. I'm not even going to juice it. It's just going to go straight into the centre of the turkey. So we're wasting nothing. So that's going to flavour your turkey, and it's going to give lovely freshness. Now we're going to chop a little bit of parsley. I'm using 2 types because I have it here, but you can just use regular curly parsley. So cut this nice and fine. So chopping, big knife, chop, chop, chop. And then this is going to go in to our butter. So we think of flavoured butters, what do we think of? Garlic butter. You can put garlic into that. You can put harissa spice into it if you like spicy kind of infused turkey, but I just want to keep it so simple and so delicious. Now, give this a wee mix. And that's our butter. Soft, really, really good. So what I like to do now is just literally get the butter. and literally just kind of, you can use, I'm going to show you another little tip, just using a kind of pastry brush. So it's really the breast and the legs, so you just kind of smear it all over. You can use your hands for this. You know, I'm just using the spoon. The key is, as you can see, having the butter soft. And actually this would work really well for a roast chicken. The only difference in a roast chicken and the turkey, I'd use some lemon. I think lemon gives great freshness for the chicken. So this is our turkey here. Smear this all over, and then you can just use like literally a pastry brush, and you can brush this all over. So as soon as it hits the kind of turkey, which has been out of the fridge, but it's still a wee bit cool, at the same time the butter will begin to set. Now, so remember, take it from the fridge about half an hour before you're going to actually pop it into the oven. Some lovely streaky bacon. So literally just put this over. Now this is the Simply Better dry cured whiskey smoked bacon. I love this. And we don't waste it, because with the Brussels sprouts, I'll show you, because I have some of the bacon kept, you can chop this and put it into a nice stir fry with the Brussels sprouts with some pine nuts and cranberries. So I think it looks kind of very, very nice. Okay. We're going to get a little bit more thyme just into the center of the bird. So lots of lovely fresh thyme there. And then really important, guys, to wash your hands. So Amelda's just zooming in there, just having a little look at the turkey. So you have your butter, you have that lovely kind of a smoky bacon, which will give beautiful flavor. Trust me in this. A little bit of salt. So all over, and then some black pepper. Now, really important, we're going to put in some stock, and this is just a regular stock cube, a chicken stock cube. So I'm literally going to pour this, not all of it, because I'm going to give you a really good tip. So that's roughly about 3/4 of a pint. And normally what I do, okay, so the oven's preheated at 190, so 20 minutes per pound. The turkey that I've cooked, I'm going to show you now, took just over 3 hours 20 minutes. So I took it out of the fridge, popped it in the preheated oven. So the stock will keep it really moist, and that's going to be the base for your gravy. So this is a trivet, okay, V-Rack trivet. This is part of my cookware collection. So what I do is set the timer for 40 minutes, and then every 40 minutes you will just drizzle a little bit of that stock over, or you can spoon it from there. It's called basting. Now we're going to get our tin foil, and we're going to wrap this nice and tight. And then it's going to go into the oven, and that's it. And I would leave it covered, the tin foil covered for, or the turkey covered with the tin foil for at least 2 hours. 2 hours 20 minutes. But do check it, really important, because you've got to baste it. So pop that in. So that's in there, and then we have one out. So I just took that out to rest it. Now I want to explain what resting means. So what you do is, when the turkey's in the oven, you can just pour on some more of the stock over the breast to keep it moist. If not, you can get a large spoon, something like this, and just get in there and then just spoon it over. So that's what basting means. You're spooning on the juices, you're keeping the turkey succulent and moist, and that's what you want. So let me explain what resting means. So when the turkey comes out, okay, and how do you test when it's cooked? I should have said that. You get the point of the knife in to the leg meat, and I'll show you this now in a moment, and when the juices run clear, the turkey is cooked. So every oven is different, remember that. So mine was brown and a little bit too much, so I reduced the oven to 180. So I started off at 190, and then you can cover it with a tin foil. So I removed the bacon. So I did. Just want to show you this here, and I'll just show you exactly where to test when it's cooked. So if you go near the breast here, just beside the wing bone, and then the juices should run clear. So this has been resting here now for a good 35-40 minutes. So you keep it really well wrapped, so you don't want it cold. That's really important. With this bacon, it's perfect, it's delicious. I'm going to chop this, and I'm going to show you a little video, just a Brussels sprout stir fry with bacon, some red onion, and some cranberry. It's very, very simple and delicious. So we don't waste that. The problem is, when I'm doing this, because when I roast turkey, I'm always eating that. It's delicious. So really, really important to let it rest. And then all these lovely juices, if you can see that, I'm going to show you how to make a gravy with that. So I'll lift the turkey off, and then what we do is just cover it in tin foil, let it rest away. So that's really, really important. So the key messages for this is get that beautiful, beautiful turkey, from Hogan's Farm. They're just fantastic. So this is the outdoor woodland raised turkey, slowly raised, the bronze turkey for flavour. This was a 5 kilo bird, so it took about 3 hours, 20 minutes, thereabouts. Covered it for the first 2 hours, took the tin foil off, took the bacon off, don't forget that, because you won't get colour if you don't take the bacon off. And obviously you can see the lovely herbs. See the beautiful herbs there. And then what we did was just let it sit it out, just onto a trivet. So keep it covered, so you're letting it rest. That's so important, guys. So when you're roasting your turkey, when you take it out, you want to let it rest, because you want the juices in the bird. If you take it from the oven and you carve it straight away, all the juices are going to run out. So that's really, really important. So then we just carve that. Some people like the leg, some people like the breast, but you have lots of beautiful succulent meat. And then I'm going to show you a lovely recipe now. I'll post it, so I will, on my Instagram account and on the Simply Better account, for a beautiful stuffing. So remember, the recipe for this turkey is in the Simply Better Christmas magazine. Make Christmas magic for everyone, and that's what we want. Is just make it special as we can be, and just enjoy good food. And that turkey recipe is there. There's lots of lovely recipes. This is the roast turkey one here. Beautifully, beautifully styled by Sally, who's the food stylist. It's gorgeous. Getting hungry now. So just keep it simple, bring it to room temperature, do a lovely little bit of flavour butter. You don't need to put spices or anything like that. Just get the best quality turkey, and with Hogan's Farm, they will never let you down. They're just fantastic. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Just enjoy the food with your family and friends. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it really simple. And as I say, lovely gravy, some maybe roast potatoes. There's lots of lovely recipes in this, and lovely accompaniments to serve with the turkey. Don't waste that bacon. See, for the Brussels sprouts, I'm going to show you a lovely recipe with that. So I hope you've got inspiration as the turkey is roasting, just to spoon all those lovely juices, or you can pour on some of the stock. You can use water, by the way, you don't need to use stock, but I think you're going to get a lovely, beautiful, intense flavour from the turkey juices and then your stock. So treat it like a large chicken. Remember that it just takes longer to cook. You want to keep it moist and succulent and delicious. And I hope you enjoy this recipe for my Simply Better turkey. Thanks a million.